Welcome to this gameplay video for Nether Earth on the Commodore 64, released by Argus Press Software in 1987. This is considered to be one of the earliest real-time strategy games, following in the footsteps of games such as Stonkers on the ZX Spectrum. It's not Stonkers, it's Nether Earth, which was also available for Spectrum and Amstrad. Now the basic idea is that a race of aliens have emerged from under the earth and enslaved humans using robot machines. So it's up to the humans to fight back. This is done by gathering resources, building new robots, and taking enemy bases. Game is currently decrunching, and we'll see the title screen shortly. It's a game that unfortunately got a very bad review from Zap due to a few technical problems, but I personally think is much better than the 15% that they gave it. You'll have to forgive some of the glitches in the scrolling and the basic layout of the game. The graphics themselves will appear quite simple and in shades of grey, as a lot of people accuse the Commodore of having, but I think if you understand the strategy involved, you'll like the game a lot more. So now we're on the title screen. It looks quite basic. There's only two options: play the game or redefine the keys. You can play with a joystick in port 2. So we'll give this a kick off. Unfortunately, we don't know the name of the developer, the coder, the graphics, or who did the music. So as you can see, I'll pause the emulator here to give us time to consider. We have an isometric display of a long road, basically, which is in scale 512 miles long. We are at the western end of the road. The enemies occupy 3 bases along the road at various lengths, leading up to their home base. Now at the bottom of the screen, the score panel is divided into sections. First one shows, top left here, underneath the radar, shows the number of war bases that each side has, so humans, insignians remaining. Then you look down and you can see the types of parts. So we currently only have the one robot, an anti-gravity robot, and you can also see there's a timer. That's crucial for building robots and gathering new resources, and the number of days that have passed. So let's kick off and start playing. We move along, and that is a landing strip by one of the bases, and you have to occupy it for a short time. There's an enemy tank. Trying to occupy. Now I can't remember exactly how to. There we go, a neutral factory. So if I now try and occupy it for a short time, There's an unfortunate spelling mistake there. Null clear. And you see it's been a long while since I played this and I can't remember how to do some of the commands. So I think that's base, I can't remember. Now if you look on the right hand side at the various figures, the insignias have been building. There are some of the enemy robots there. I'm going to travel back along here. That's there's something you can do with this, and I can't remember how to do it. I just managed to find the quick key there. So, I do apologise. I thought I could remember how to play. Let's look at the keys. So, there aren't any extra keys. I'll try again. See, at the moment, your anti-grav robot has no weapons. Keep this timer running, see if I can achieve something. I think it's 8 hours you have to occupy space. Ah, there we go. Now we're into the robot and resources building menu. We currently have 20 credits. And these are the various parts. So at the bottom here we've got the free methods of propulsion. Tracks are slowest, but being slightly slower also gives them more defense. Bipod moves faster, not as strong. Anti-grav, like the robot we're controlling at the moment, can fly over things. Cannon is your basic weapon, weakest. Missiles are stronger. Phasers are your best all-round weapon. And then the nuclear bomb can be used to blow up enemy fortifications. The electronics is essentially an extra brain for the robots, making them smarter. So we'll start building a robot. We'll give him tracks. and phases. And we'll start the robot. Now, you can direct control, means the anti-grav unit moves with. Give orders tells it to advance along the road, retreat back along the road. Combat mode gets it ready to fight, and leave robot leaves the robot. So it's currently got no orders and strength 100. So we're now moving the robot. Let's give it some orders. Stop and defend. Advance miles, retreat miles, search and destroy, search and capture. So we're going to send it off. So it will now try and capture an enemy fortress, an enemy factory. So you can see there's lots of factories here, currently neutral. So here's our little robot heading off. Let's see what happens when we follow him. I believe that's one of the enemy wall bases there. So as you can see, that's quite an intriguing proposition. There's artificial intelligence in here, although it is very slow. So let's go back to our base that we know about. Here we go. Right, so as you can see, we've earned extra resources. So let's build a different robot. A bipod with phasers. We'll start robot. Give orders. Now section dot, you see, you need a nuclear bomb. Search and capture a neutral factory. So off he goes. I have a feeling something's happened to our other robot because it currently says we only have one. And you see there's lots of enemies heading down this way. So I think what we need to do is we need to send out and there we go. This is unfortunately one of the other problems with Nether Earth. It does crash every now and then. So I hope you've enjoyed this look at the game. As I say, personally, I do enjoy it, although as you can see it's been a long while since I played it, but I hope you understand the basics from what I've been able to show you. Join in the discussion at Retro Games Forever on Facebook, and keep watching my channel for more C64 gameplay videos, more retro unboxing videos, and I hope you enjoyed this one.